Greetings everyone, it is Donnie from Diamond Painting by Donnie, and I'm going to start off by saying that with everything going on in my life, with my daughter being sick and all the other chaos, I have gotten behind on unboxings, so be prepared to see a lot of unboxings in a row. If I have other things to record, I will throw them in between the unboxings to kind of mix it up, but for now, all I have is a bunch of unboxings, and I hope that's okay with you because I give you what I got. So today I have this package that came October 27th, and as usual, I do not know what is inside yet. I probably knew at first when it first came, but it's been a while. I mean, today is actually November the 8th. So it was like 12 days ago that this came, and a lot of them are telling me that I need to verify that it came because it's automatically going to be approved or whatever if I don't hurry up. So let me just open this up and see what we got, and then I can pull the information out of my handy dandy book. And as you can see, it's in one of the air sleeves. I don't mind it being put in one of these as long as they have it around a foam roller as well. And it looks like this one does. I was actually on Amazon ordering more, some bubble wrap for my pin sales. And these things aren't cheap, on Amazon at least. They cost at least $1 a piece. So I kind of admire the companies that go through the effort of putting that extra expense into sending these packages so that they don't get ruined. But it still depends on how they package this stuff on the inside of the tube. My beaming program keeps disconnecting me, so every time this happens, it makes way more work for me to do when I go to edit these videos because I have to keep piecing them together. So let's hope it doesn't disconnect again. It must be the Wi-Fi acting up today. So let's go ahead and pull this out. I'm trying to see which painting it is. Yeah, let me flip to it in my book here. Okay, this painting is from a store called Home Beauty Official Store on AliExpress. I paid $12.27 for it. It's a 30 by 53. I ordered it September 30th. It shipped October 6th, so it took 6 days to get it out the door, and I received it October 27th. Apparently, I already wrote it down. It is a full square, and this is what it looks like. I just loved the headdresses and the beauty in what this picture is saying to me. So I normally don't get pictures of people unless they're people, you know, customs of people I know. So but this, you know, this one really spoke to me, so I felt like I needed to get it. So let's see the quality of this store, Home Beauty Official Store. It's the first time I've ordered from them. So far, so good with the packaging. I had my, oh, here we go. I have my scoring guideline for unboxing, and this would be outside packaging. It's going to get the point for that. It wasn't a bag, but actually it's not even a bag. It's this. This would be the package that it's packaged in. So air bubble pack. That's a big plus for me. So I'm going to give them the point for that. And 1 point for how contents were packaged. I can see already that it's on a foam roller inside of it, and it looks great. I mean, I could tell just from the see-through of the bubble pack. And so now we've got to look at the clarity and whatnot of everything else. So let's pull everything out. I actually keep these. Teslin likes to play Baymax or robot. She sticks her arms in them and walks around like a robot. And it looks like the ink is fading on their printer when they printed out the inventory sheet, but there is an inventory sheet and I can read it. I just can't see the photo very well. Well, the drills are put into bags, Huracan style, with the item number, Okay, this is interesting. They've actually put a piece of tape all along the edge here, or several pieces of tape. So I'm not sure if I like that. So sorry for the interruption. Anyway, we'll look at these in a second. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm not quite sure how that piece of a tape is going to affect the canvas. I've never seen anyone do that before, where there's tape all along the edge here. I'm not sure if that's regular tape or... Let's see. Try and get that off. Yeah, that's regular. No, it's not regular Scotch tape. It's a special tape. It's very thin. So they did that, I guess, to protect it. That's kind of neat. Yeah. Came off very nice. I mean, it didn't leave a bunch of sticky on the canvas either, so that's good. All right, so open this up. It says 53 by 30 on here, so I'm still not thrilled at how the rolling a canvas affects it after when you start unrolling it, how it'll start giving wrinkles and stuff. So let's hope that we can get it without that, because it was very tightly rolled on one of the thin foam cores. We'll look at the key real quick here. It's nice and large, and I love the symbols. They're basically your alphabet, your numbers, and the typical percent sign, pound sign. Yeah, kids nowadays call that a hashtag, but I call it a pound sign. The plus, the ampersand, and a percentage and a parenthesis. The rest are letters and numbers. So that's awesome. And they've got nice colors, like a yellow on a blue background, white on blue. I'm very impressed with that. Okay, but this tightness, okay, what I do when it's tight like this, I take the roll, tuck it under the edge of my table, and then I'll pull it out, because it's kind of hard to manage otherwise. There we go. See, it made a big wrinkle, but that should just be in the cover. It should not be in the, yeah, it didn't transfer to the adhesive, just the cover. Okay. So this is the woman on the right hand side. And I'll stop right there when it gets to the man. It's about the halfway point. This adhesive looks awesome. I mean, you can see the rivers because of the fact that it was rolled on a foam core very tightly, and those will happen when that's done. You can see, I don't know if you can see the rivers, but you can see the clarity of the symbols here. How clear they are. I know it's sideways, but I'm trying to manage. Here, let's turn it this way. Yeah, nice and clear. I love having grid. I'm afraid to order from Huracan right now because people have been getting them without the grids. I'd be interested to find out how people are managing without the grid lines for the squares. So you can see the image really well. I don't think there's a problem in this size. I think this is going to turn out really good with the detail. I mean, there is a lot of detail over here in the feathers. I'm not sure if that's all going to show up. However, the face looks like it will. It looks like it's been cut off. The image down below here on the canvas looks like it has been cut off a bit. Let me lift this up a little bit so you can see. Okay. So down here, it kind of cuts off a little sooner than it does in the picture, but we'll have to see how it turns out because there, like I said, there is a lot of detail here in the feathers. And it's really hard to tell if you're going to be able to see it once it's been drilled just by looking at the canvas. So the stick is nice and good. Let's get the cover put back down on this side, and then we will uncurl and look at the other side, the man side. It's pretty large, 53. This is so tight, it's like it doesn't want to unroll. Hair on it. Okay. All in one piece, the cover. So there we go. Not a single wrinkle, no puckers. Just the rivers, and the rivers, like I've said before, that's not an issue at all. That's just, it's still flat, and drills stick to those just fine because it doesn't actually alter the adhesive at all. So there we go. Oh, how do you think that? It's upside down, but you can kind of see the clarity of his face. I'm not sure how much of the detail is going to show because this is a lot of this right here is the same color. Maybe if they had lightened it, they'd be able to get in all those details, but I'm not sure if those are going to show up or not. So I'll be watching for the future at some point when this is done, and we'll see the post review on it after it's been completed. I'm finding that it's taken me a lot longer to do a diamond painting than I imagined it would be. Just because I have so many responsibilities now that I just have a hard time finding a time to just diamond paint. I don't diamond paint every day. I can't. Sometimes there's just way too much going on that I can't get to the diamond painting. All right, so let's take a look at the drills and write some information in here as we go. Okay, I'm not sure how many colors there are. It might say on the... Oh, I didn't even think about the toolkit. It's actually in here. But we'll have to count them once we're on the inventory sheet here. All right, here's the toolkit. Comes with the silver tweezers. It comes with the drill pin with a 9-placer. The boat without the cutout, and a chunk of wax. Of course, they're not going to supply baggies in this one because they're already in baggies and they're weighed. So, see, they have the number, like this is number 3, which is 336. It says 8.1 grams. And number 3 on here is, yeah, 336. So it's the ampersand symbol. It says 1244 needed. So that I can't really compare. All I can compare on here is the DMC number. So let me do that, and then I'll be able to tell you how many there are, because the final bag will be the number. There's a 32 I see in here. So I'll be back with a total count. Before I do that, though, I wanted to give you the chance to pause and use your QR scanner for that. I'm not sure. It should be dark enough for it to work. You just pause the video and scan it with your QR scanner, and I'm sure it'll take you to this shop. And now I will be right back to let you know if all the diamonds are here or not. Okay, let's run down this because it's kind of hard to tell if anything's missing or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like everything's here, and there's 36 colors in this painting. So, yeah, it looks good. I mean, the canvas came really great. I love the packaging. So, let's see. I gotta start doing this. 1 point for canvas condition. Yep. And 1 point for the clarity of the symbols. 3 points for complete bead inventory. Yep, they're all there. Drill inventory. 3 points for everything being included. Canvas, drills, and tools. Yep. And 1 point for outside packaging. Yep. And 1 point for how the contents were packaged. Yes. So that is a total of 10. Now most diamond paintings will get a 10 out of 10 unless there is obviously something wrong with the canvas or there's drills missing. And so don't be surprised if there's a lot of 10 out of 10s. The biggest part is going to be in the post video, the post review, to where there's more things that you'll be able to look at, like if there's oily drills, if the drills are missing, if there wasn't enough drills, if there's wholly, very badly tabs on them, or concave, convex, squishy, all those sorts of things. So that there's a big part of that is in the post review. So there you go. I did enjoy this. As far as price, I think that's a pretty darn good price. $12.27 for a 30 by 53. This was not any kind of sale or anything, so it is the normal price. That's Home Beauty Official Store on AliExpress. So I hope you like this video. I do have a question of the day. Let me find it. I wrote it down. I have notes written all over the place. I just remember where I wrote my questions of the day. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see. Now, this is one of the questions that has been asked of me on one of my tags that I've done, and I've answered it, but I'll tell you again. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is hair, loose hair on my brushing up against my skin. it drives me nuts, especially in the summer months when I'm wearing tank tops, short sleeves, you know, shorts, and a hair will just be tickling me somewhere. And if I can't find it, I just go nuts, and I will find it. I won't do anything else until I can actually find it to get rid of it. I have some shirts that just attract hair so badly, and not the, you know, tiny little pet hairs. I'm talking long hairs for my daughter. Because when I brush Teslin's hair, you know, of course, I get these long hairs attached to me every so often, but that is my biggest pet peeve. I can't stand loose hair. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this unboxing and first impression of this new store. And please like my video and answer the question down below. I love to learn more about you guys, and this is the way I know how to do it, is asking the question of the day. And I hope you answer, because I want to see what you have to say. So take care, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. I will be very grateful if you did. See you in the next video. And don't forget to sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, guys.